My name Edmund Yakani, Executive Director of CEPO. I would like to take this opportunity to amplify my voice loudly to the attention of members of political parties that were established in the Republic of South Sudan today. Recently, we have seen a game of shift of power within political parties that are in South Sudan, and majority of citizens have reached out to us that they are worried, they are disturbed, they are living in panic due to the shift of power within some political parties in the Republic of South Sudan, or in particularly in Juba. We as an activist normally will tell citizens that it is within the prerogative and it is within the responsibility of every political parties to do shift of power within their party, as long as shift of power is legitimate per the legal framework for the establishment of that particular party. And this message that I'm conveying today to the attention of the political leaders of the political parties is that citizens see any shift of power within your party as a potential source of triggering the country to return to violence. This is the message for you as a political leaders. We are aware that shift of power within any political party, it is a normal thing. It is a game of politics, and it is a game of testing democracy in function, as long as it is legitimate by your legal framework or your basic documents for your party establishment. But our fear is that normally whenever there's a shift of power within a single political parties, that particular shift of power sometimes act as a trigger for the country to return to violence, or for the country to experience violence, and violence make common citizens that have nothing to do with the shift of power in the political parties pay a heavy price that is painful. Violence will be imposed on citizens, human rights violations. Some citizens will be forced to be displaced, and some will be forced to be refugees. Now, our call to political leaders in different political parties, that please take a responsibility that the shift of power within your political party will not let our citizens pay a very painful price like what we're witnessing in some parts of the country. We'll never make some part of our citizens to be displaced. We'll never make some part of citizens to be refugees. We appeal to you that shift of power within your political party should give us the blessing of peace and stability that we are yearning for since 2013. And politics that are played with that sincerity and with that honesty normally makes violence to be the best option of resolving differences. And our appeal to you is that you have a primary responsibility to ensure peace and stability exist or prevailed if you can embrace dialogue as a means of resolving your political differences. Political differences cannot be avoided in any political society. But this tendency of using violence as an instrument of resolving your differences, that is a political curse for the common citizen. If you don't want to curse the citizen, if you don't want the citizen to feel violence, if you want the citizen to embrace the shift of power within your political parties, kindly our appeal to you is that use dialogue as an instrument for resolving your political grievances. Never use violence as an instrument for you to retain power or for you to access power. Dialogue is the only option for political establishment or political parties or political leaders to use for gaining political consensus, for paving a pathway of transitioning a situation from violence to peace. This is what we want in South Sudan. Now, whoever believes in South Sudan the use of violence is the best instrument for transition the country from violence to peace, you are lying. And that will never happen. And that will antagonize the country to experience a sustainable violence in the country, which we don't want. What we want to see is a sustainable peace. So our appeal to you as a political leaders in your different political parties, please embrace dialogue and give the common citizen of South Sudan peace and stability. Citizens are not ignorant. They are watching, they are fully aware of your actions that may count it into an action that contribute to sustaining violence in the country, in which they are paying a painful price. Human rights violations, displacement, other atrocities are committed against the civilian population that are innocent. So please take a responsibility today to make peace and stability prevail through the use of dialogue. Thank you very much.